All right, Shalom, Israel, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. And this video is mainly going to the brothers, man. This video is mainly going to the brothers, and it's called Salakia. It's called basically go do the works. I'm gonna call it do the works. This video is called Do the Works. We are in the last days, man. It ain't no time to be slacking. It ain't no time to be playing these last days. We have to do the works of the Most High. The Most High don't care about nothing else besides you doing his works. Everything else is vanity. It don't matter. It's not going. You can't take it with you. Everything else is vanity. The Most High cares about his prophets that he ordained to go on the highways and do the works, man. Let me get... Look, the precepts are right here too. Let's get this thing, man. Let's see what the scripture say. This is Luke 14:23. And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges. So this is a commandment. We know there's 613 commandments. Hey, this is a commandment. And I'm not just saying brothers that's first coming into this truth. They still learning. You don't have to go on the highways and byways right now. You know what I'm saying? If you do it, I ain't gonna say that. If your spirit, if the spirit on you to go do it, do it. You know what I'm saying? Because Jeremiah was out there young, you know what I'm saying? But, as far as being a teacher, I say that, everybody not made to be a teacher. Everybody not ready to be a teacher, you know what I'm saying? It might not be in your lot, or you might not be ready yet. But you can still go out on the highways and byways. I'm going to change my mind. You still can go out on the highways and byways if the Most High put it on your spirit to go out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Go out there. You can pass out flyers. You can go out there and read, hold posts. If you ain't ready to be on camera, you can hold the camera. It's a lot of stuff that you can do on the highways and byways, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people look at it as just teaching. They don't want to teach. If it ain't your spirit to teach, you don't have to teach. It's other parts of the body that you can do. But you got to be out on the highways and byways, man, in these last days. You can't slack. You can't make this no second priority of being on the highways and byways. This is supposed to be your first priority, man. Nothing should come over the Most High. You have to make time for the Most High in these last days, man. Because you're going to want the Most High to make time for you when all hell break loose. So you got to try to make time for the Most High, man. Being out there with your brethren, laboring, that's charity. When you out there laboring, we know that we go off every day. We know we go off. We know that we have sin on us, man. And you don't want to build up. But guess what? What the scripture say? I gotta paraphrase it. I forgot what scripture was. I think it's Tobit. For 1 Peter 4:8. And above all things, have fervent charity among yourselves, for charity covers the multitude of sins. So when you don't think that you just on the highways and byways, just bring it out just because, or we just doing something just because. No, first and foremost, we out there because the Most High commanded us to go out there on the highways and byways and bring it out. And number two, hey man, you can get your sins covered. You might have just went off. You might have just committed adultery. You might have just stole something or something crazy. Hey man, if you sincere in this thing and you go out on the highways and byways, man, and you go out there and wake your people up, man, even if you just go out there and prophesy to the wind, that's covering a multitude of your sins, bruh. That's a sign of charity because you love your people and you're trying to help your people spiritually. Charity don't always have to be something physical. Charity can be spiritual when you just going out there waking your people up, man. That's a sign of charity. So when you ain't out there with your brother, your brother, it's like you have brothers like it's like they don't look at it like, hey, we are a camp. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we like soldiers out here, man. We not just no regular niggas out there. We are soldiers. It's like a battlefield. You gotta have the whole army, bro. We going to war. You know the military ain't gonna let each other down. They always got each other back. Then somebody gets shot in the military during war, they're going to pick him up and drag him to safety. We got to be like that in this truth on the spiritual level, man. We got to have all the soldiers out there, man. We can't just go out there, we missing a leg. How we going to expect to go harder and win if we missing a leg or two? We missing the anchor. You know what I'm saying? But we have to go hard in this thing. We have to put the Most High first over anything. This world, nothing of this world should come over the Most High. Nothing of this world matters. That's how a lot of people getting sifted out because they getting too comfortable. A lot of people going back into the world because they getting comfortable. Nothing ain't happened yet. You know, everything it don't look bad. You know, I still got my job. I still got my family. You know what I'm saying? They ain't kicking down my door yet, so I'm just go. I'm kind of getting paid good. So they relaxing. So guess what? The Most High become their second priority because they feel like they feel like they good. That's dangerous. When you start feeling like you good, that you got everything, that's dangerous. Because that's Satan sifting in your ear, telling you that you got everything, you straight, and you don't even know it. So let me get that precept again, man. Luke 14:23. And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges and compel them to come in. So when we're on the highways, you got to go out in the highways and byways, bro. You have to go out in the highways and byways and tell your people to come in. Go out on the highway, make videos. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't ready, if the Most High don't got on your spirit to go out the camp, or you feel like, you're doing too much, you might not have time, make videos. That's still charity. You still waking your people up, man. Make videos. Do something. Go out. Don't let people know the truth. Make flyers. But don't just be sitting around just chilling and you think cause you feel like you good, bro. Nobody's good but Yahweh. Nobody's good but Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? So I got and we feeling like, when you don't go out on the highways and byways, when you don't make videos, when you're not putting the work in, it's like we feel like we got all the time in the work to get right. Oh, I ain't gonna make a video. Oh, I ain't gonna go out on the highways and byways. But I'm gonna have another chance. I'm gonna go out when I want to go out. I'm gonna go out when I can. No, the Most High come first. You have brothers going to camp. You know what I'm saying? With all different type of circumstances, bro. They might not have money for gas, but they calling brothers up to come pick them up to go to camp. They're not making no excuses. They car broke down. They call a brother, hey, brother, you come pick me up, my car messed up. Brothers going to get him. If you truly love the Most High, I'm going to keep it real. If you truly love the Most High, if you truly want to do his works, nothing's going to come in between that. It ain't going to be no excuses. You going to go your hardest to go to camp. You going to try your hardest to get close to the Most High in these last days, man. You ain't going to let nothing stop you from that. So this is Matthew 20:29. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. Same thing, what I just read. You got to go in the highways and byways and warn your people. If you don't do that, and you know that you can go, if you know you can do it, and you ain't doing it, or you just stop doing it, it's like you don't love your people, man. It's like you turned your back on your brothers and your people that need you. And man, we out there trying to wake the lost souls up out there. Our people is spiritually dead out there, man. So when you don't go out on the highways and byways, and you know you can, the Most High gave you talent. He gave you talents to go out in the highways and byways. He gave you a talent to read. He gave you a talent to bring it out. He gave you a talent to work the camera, hold post. And if you don't do it, it's like you forsaking your brothers, bro. You leaving your brothers hanging, bro. You leaving your brothers and sisters hanging. That's spiritually dead. That's why the Most High say, hey, man, go out on the highways and byways, man. This John 21:17. He said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? So basically, Yahweh shall asking Peter, hey, do you love me? You know what I'm saying? Hey, love is an action word. A lot of people can say they love you, bro. That's why John 14:15 say, showing love is like keeping the commandments, man. If you love me, keep my commandments. That's what love is. It's an action word. You have to have action to that word, love. So mostly, you know what I'm saying? You got Yahweh going to Peter saying, hey, Peter, you love me. And Peter was grieved because he said again, this is third time saying, I love you, Lord. He keep asking him. He said, lovest thou me? He said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. I know that I love thee. So Peter saying, Lord, you know I love you. You know all things. You know what's going to happen before it even happened. You know I love you. You know my spirit. You know I love you, Lord. That's what Peter said to the Lord, right? And what the Lord said, Yahweh said unto him, feed my sheep. So if you love Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, if you say you so called in this truth, if you got fringes on, hey, man, you growing your beard out, you keeping the commandments. Hey, if you love the Lord, you going to feed his sheep. You gonna feed his sheep, bro. If you're not doing it, if you're not feeding his sheep, or you stop feeding his sheep, that means you don't love the Lord for real. That mean you don't love him. Period. You don't love the Lord if you're not feeding his sheep. Rather, like I said, rather passing out flyers, rather passing out flyers, going to highways and byways, making videos, or damn just posting on your social media page, man. Your social media page don't have to just have pictures of yourself on there, man. Your social media don't have to have pictures of yourself on there. If you know this truth, hey man, post some street teaching videos on there, man. Post some end time videos on there, man. You don't have to just have your. Hey, the Most High gave us the internet, not just to post. He gave us access to the internet, not just to post ourselves. We don't give a damn what Instagram talking about. We got to post pictures on there yourself to get likes, to comments, none of that. The Most High gave us the internet so we can post this truth. Post the truth on there, man. You never know who watching you, man. You never know who started watching you. But now they don't see you no more, or then they don't see you posting nothing. They're like, damn, what happened? Now you lost the soul. A brother was coming in, it's true, but he seen you bringing the word out, or he seen you reading, he seen you making videos, he's watching your videos, like, okay, he's starting to watch you, right? But when you stop doing it, it's like, dang, he asking where you at. Now he going back to the world because he don't see you, you ain't bringing no content to him. You ain't bringing no word to him. That we got to feed the sheep on the daily, man. Feed the sheep. This is not our homeland. This is not our rest place, man. We gotta stop being. We can't be just worried about ourselves, man. The Most High say, give charity. That is a sign of charity. When we on the highways and byways, we making videos. That means you love your people. That's charity right there, man. But if you ain't doing that stuff, if you just call yourself an Israelite, but you ain't doing nothing, you ain't feeding the sheep, you ain't making videos, you ain't posting nothing, or do you really love the Lord? Do you really love the Lord? Right? So this is Matthew 25 and 14 through 30. And this is going into the talents. Because the Most High give talents, man. Everybody don't have the same amount of talents. Everybody might not be able to teach. Everybody might not be able to read the loudest at camp. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have the same talents. Some people have more talents than others, man. But at the end of the day, you got to pray. If you don't know what your talent is, you got to pray for it, man. Or if you have your talent, but you kind of hide your talent and hide it under the rug, you're going to get judged for that, man. So it says, for the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1. So, hey, man, the Most High give as many talents as he wants to somebody, man. But a lot of people might not have the same talent. I mean, they're not gonna have the same talents, man. You might have one person that can bring it out, that can read mighty, that can record mighty, that can make mighty videos, that can pass out flyers mighty. Them his talents that the Most High blessed them with. But another person might not. He might can read real good, but he might not can bring it out. He might just have one talent, which is reading, and that's cool. As long as he's using that talent that the Most High gave him, he's not forsaking it, acting like it's not there. And it says, then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same, and made them another 5 talents. And likewise, he that had received 2, he also gained other 2. So the Most High he can bless you if you sincere in this thing. And the Most High know your heart, bro. If you sincere in this thing, the Most High can bless you. You might start off with 1 talent, you might end up with 4. Most High can bless you with those talents, man. And it says, verse 18. But he that had received 1 went and did in the earth and hid his Lord's money. So you have people that got 1 talent or have talents that the Most High blessed them with a talent. He might be a mighty, mighty teacher, man, a mighty reader. But then all of a sudden he started waxing cold. Then he started to hide his talent, meaning he stopped doing his first works. He stopped going to camp. He stopped making videos. He stopped passing out flyers. He stopped waking people up. Now he going back into the world. That's that talent that he's trying to hide. He's hiding the Most High's talents, man. His money, man. Like you playing with the Most High. It says, after a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoneth with them. And so he that hath received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more. So the brother that's sincere, the brother that's going hard for the Most High, hey, man, He gonna learn some more things. He gonna get more talents. You know, it ain't never too much talent for the Most High, man. It ain't never a count when the Most High like, okay, I gave him too much talent. It's the limit. I can't give him no more. Hey, man, the Most High gonna keep blessing you with talents and stuff, man. If you keep being sincere and going hard for His name. His Lord said unto him, well done, thy good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make the ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. So the brother that's going hard, that's using the talent that the Most High the Most High gave him, the Most High said, well done, my good and faithful servant. So that means he gonna get the kingdom, bro. Because he's using the talents that the Most High gave him, whether it's 1, 2, 3, or 4. He's still using those talents that the Most High blessed him with. He's not hiding them. He's not forsaking them. He also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. His Lord said unto him, well done, good and faithful, my good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. So that person that had the 2 talents that would keep gaining. Hey, Most High, he getting in the kingdom. Now check this out, verse 24. Then he which have received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talents in the earth, where thou had Slakia, there thou hast that is thine. So that person that had that 1 talent that the Most High blessed him with, he went and hid his talents. He stopped doing the works. He was scared to go out and do the works. He left his brothers hanging. He didn't care about the people out on the highways and byways. Hey, brothers like that, bro. That's the talents, bro. That's the talent that the Most High gave them to do. He gave them to do a talent, just 1 talent, man. But he said, I hid it. I'm sorry, Lord, I hid your talent. I didn't go as hard with your talent that I was supposed to go. This is what the servant telling the Lord. His Lord answered and said unto him, thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I soweth and gather where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then as at my coming I should have received my own with usury. Take therefore the talent from him and give it unto him that have 10 talents. So basically, if you start off on fire, you go into camp, you're making videos, you're passing out flyers. Hey, man, those are talents. And the Most High going to take those talents from you. You're not even knowing it. If you stop going to camp, if you stop making videos, passing out flyers, if you stop doing those things that the Most High blessed you with that you was doing before, you stop doing it. Hey, man, that's the Most High slowly taking away your talents. He might have took your talents away already and you don't even know it. You might got a reprobate mind. Because you're not doing those same talents no more. He gave that up to somebody else, man. He going to give your talent up to somebody else. Now, you think you still in the truth. Now, you thinking that you still, the Most High still love you and all that. But you think you still got your talents, but you don't got them no more. They gone. Not the other brother that's going hard for the Most High got them. You know, that's why we got to examine ourselves daily. Are we really in this truth, bro? Are we really in this truth? We got to examine ourselves daily. We have to go hard for the Most High because the Most High will take away your talents, man. The Most High don't give a dang if you a so-called, if you call yourself a mighty teacher. The Most High don't care about that, all the precepts you know. He don't care about that, bro. He don't care about none of that you've been coming to camp for 5 months straight. Now you need a break. Now you start coming and work on yourself. The Most High not dealing with that, man. He gonna take your talents away and take that spirit away and give it to another brother, man. Verse 29, for unto everyone that has shall be given, and he shall have abundance, but from him that hath not shall be taken away even that which he hath. And cast ye to unprofitable servant into outer darkness, and there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. So that's the lake of fire. You gonna get put in the lake of fire if you're not using the Most High talent that he blessed you with. Stop hiding those talents. You know if you got those talents, man. Or talent. Revelations. Revelation 13 and 16. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold or hot, I will spew thee out of thy mouth. So if you're not cold or it ain't no in between in this truth, bro. It ain't no one day I want to go to camp. The next day I want to do my own thing. I'm gonna go to camp this day. I'm gonna go to camp when I kind of feel like it, when I can. Or I'm gonna go to camp when when I'm feeling great. No, you gotta be. It ain't no in between. It ain't no lukewarm. It ain't no cold or it ain't no lukewarm spirit. You have to be cold or hot. Be real. Stop playing with the Most High and stop wasting your brother and time. If you don't want to be in this truth, just say I don't want to be in this truth and go back in the world. But if you want to be on fire, be on fire. It ain't no lukewarm spirit. You can't have that. The Most High gonna spit you out his mouth, bruh. He gonna spew you. He gonna spew you out. If you lukewarm in this thing, you know, if you some days you're on fire. You know, and then sometimes you want to do your own little thing. You do your own little thing. Then you don't know that you kind of going back in the world, bro. Hey, a lot of people that's not, hey, just because somebody, hey, when the brothers say that, when the Most High take that spirit away from you and you bugged out, hey, that don't mean that a person actually like when the spirit took it away from him, he go into just say he go to like celebrating birthdays and celebrating holidays again and go back in the world. Hey man, that's not just the case. It's a lot of brothers that's not in his truth no more that think they in this truth. With fringes on. The Most High done took the spirit away from them, but they still thinking they in the truth. That's why we ain't supposed to play with the Most High. He'll have you thinking that you still in the truth, but every brother see that you fading away, that you not in the truth, but you thinking you still in the truth. The Most High can have you like that, man. That we got to go hard for the Most High, man. We got to put the Most High first over anything in our life that we go through. The Most High got to come first. We can't put nothing of this world or anybody or anything over the Most High, man. The Most High got to come first. If we have a choice to choose the Most High or choose anything of this world, this shouldn't even be no question, man. If we got a choice to choose to go to a party or go labor with the brethren, that shouldn't be no question, man. Hey, you should be feeding to go labor with your brethren, man. All the hell that we be catching throughout the week. Hey, man, that should be your safe place. That should be your safe place through the spirit. Like you with your brother, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I with my brother, the brothers I labor with, the brothers that I risk my life with. That's how you supposed to be ready to go labor with your brothers, man. You supposed to be looking forward to camp days, bro. You should be looking forward to making the video. You should be looking forward to pass out flyers, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't be half stepping in this truth. The Most High gonna take you out. Straight like that. You know? So those are the precepts I had, you know, going into that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to make this video too long, but basically going into do the works and are you in this truth? Are we in this truth? Cause we can't be out here in this truth, you know what I'm saying, moving like niggas. We can't be like in this truth, acting like we're still in the world and doing worldly things that people are doing in the world. We have to take this truth seriously, bro. This truth is not a game. We have to work on ourselves daily in this thing, man. You know, so this Buck the King, you know, Obadiah, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Kakodash, and examine yourself. Are you really in this truth, man? And go harder for the Lord, man. Shalom.